Hi, Mr. Gaines. It is so nice to meet you. I am Sarah Bailey, one of your voters in your district um, in Oconee County. I am also an elementary school principal and mother of two. I was so excited to hear about the student behavioral and mental health grant that was passed for middle schools and high schools. I just think that that's going to add such a great benefit to our secondary schools and helping them address the rising concern with student mental health. I was a little disheartened that it didn't apply to our elementary schools, just because I believe that early intervention is so critical in supporting students both academically as well as with mental health. The student mental and behavioral health grant has to be expanded to include elementary schools and increase our school counselors because we are just lacking with the resources that we need at the elementary level to support students really well. One example of that is, unfortunately, last week we had a parent that was killed in a motorcycle accident, a parent of one of our second and fifth grade students. Um, it was really impactful for our community and also impactful for the students that were in those children's classrooms. The day after, we had to call in counselors from other buildings to come support because our one counselor just wasn't enough to meet the needs of the students that were undergoing that stress. And I can't imagine what's coming for our two students that need to deal with grief and deal with trauma and how we best can support them. Um, these students are going to live with that trauma the rest of their lives. And a lot of our students are facing adverse childhood experiences, whether it's from neglect or abuse. But those experiences start young, and we have to intervene early. And so, really expanding the grant that's already on that table on the table to include elementary schools is a great way to do that. I know that the grant allows to establish those community partnerships with mental health professionals, as well as online telehealth and telemedicine professionals. And I think we have to do that early. We need the resources to be able to do that with our elementary students. The grant also allowing some more to employ a mental health employee with our school district is great, but we just need more. We need more school counselors at the elementary level. There's been rising concerns about student mental health since the pandemic, and I don't think those are going away. And with those rising concerns, students are going to grow and they're going to enter Georgia's workforce. And are they going to have the skills necessary to be able to give back to Georgia and give back to Georgia well? We just need to be able to do that by intervening early. Providing that early intervention has shown great benefits long term, reducing chronic absenteeism, reducing discipline events, and then even reducing the amount of school safety concerns by providing those early interventions and stepping in early. And then long term benefits of early intervention for student mental health is just a decrease in substance abuse and self harm, which is just so unfortunate. And then also those high risk behaviors as students get older and graduate and then become Georgia voting citizens. So, what we have to do is we have to expand this grant. We have to partner with communities. We have to put some professionals in our school that are going to be able to work with students and work with teachers because teachers just don't have the training that a mental health professional does in addressing these issues. And classrooms are being disrupted. Student learning is being impeded for all students, not just those that need that extra mental health support. So, expanding this grant and allowing elementary schools to establish those partnerships and then increasing our school counselors will be so beneficial to all students, not just those in need or experiencing trauma, but all students and all teachers, because we'll have the interventions, we'll have what we need to best support students and best support our community. Thanks for listening to me. I really appreciate it. I would love to follow up if you have any questions. Would love for you to come visit our school because we are doing some really, really great things, but then also our teachers and counselors can offer a lot of firsthand experience, firsthand insight about how we can work to address student mental health at the elementary level. So thank you for your time. I'm so appreciative, and we'll talk to you soon.